Hey you, it is I, Charlie Nini Kennedy, Princess Queen. Call me what you want, just keep it clean. Today I'm coming to you with 30 fun facts about yours truly. So without further ado, let's jump right in and get started. Number 1, I am a lefty, so something that I taught my niece is lefties up, righties down. Number 2, so I love painting my fingernails, love painting my toenails, but I do not like going to nail salons. It's very rare that I will go to a nail salon. I think I've been to the nail salon 3 times in the last 3 years. Number 3, I have been natural since late 2011, and I also stopped dyeing my hair around that time. So I've not dyed my hair or relaxed it or retexturized it in any capacity since late 2011. Number 4, I hope to someday foster a child or a group of children and potentially even adopt. Number 5, I have not only never owned a vehicle, but I just got my license about 1 month ago. Number 6, I followed a raw vegan diet for the first 40 days of 2020, and it made me even skinnier and even richer. Number 7, my favorite color is a secret. I got this concept from Clay Aiken of American Idol. I don't know how I came across this interview, but one day he was talking about the fact that there's one question that he's never answered publicly, and it was his favorite color. And as a public figure, it's one thing that he can keep private, so he chooses not to share it. And since I'm so famous, I've also adopted that idea, so no one knows my favorite color. In fact, my sister just called me and asked me my favorite color, and I was like, it's a secret, don't tell. And then I told her the color, and she was like, yeah, never was gonna guess that. She was guessing like all of these other colors. And she told me, you can't just go around changing your color, your favorite color, and not telling people. I was like, that's kind of the point. So yeah. Number 8, I have always really wanted braces. I love braces. I think they're so cute. And growing up, I've always wanted braces. I've also always wanted to have an injury where I could have crutches at school or a cast specifically because people could sign it. I thought that was really cool. Thank God that never happened. Number 9, according to my sissy, she'd say that I don't like to do chores at all, but that's false. My favorite chores are laundry and doing the dishes. My least favorite chore, which I think is everyone's least favorite chore, is cleaning the bathroom. Number 10, color coding is my favorite thing. I think that every time I'm trying to learn something, I love to color code. I feel like it helps me to keep things organized in my mind. I just love for all of the pinks are pink, and I know this is one subject, all of the orange are a certain thing. And then I also like to kind of, each color means something. So if it's green, it's something that maybe I kind of already am familiar with. If it's pink, then I'm I need to study this more. So I like to color code in all facets, especially when it comes to learning new things. Ooh, number 11, which you can probably tell by my face. I'm not a huge makeup person in general, but what you can probably tell about my face today is that my 3 favorite makeup must-haves are mascara, lip color, and a little bit of blush. And that fits perfectly with my current career as a flight attendant. Number 12, I seldom wear pants, which is super, super true. I'm a dress and a skirt kind of gal. Love my legs, love to show them off. But even prior to knowing a thing about having nice legs, as a kid, when my mom would let me dress myself, I was always going for a dress with Timberland boots, which I don't know why. But I do remember at 6 years old, a neighbor being like, you think you're so cute, your outfit doesn't make sense. And I'm like, it's cute. And every time I think back to that conversation, I'm like, why would a grown adult woman say that to a child? I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, I love dresses, I love skirts, I don't really wear pants. And I feel like every time I share that fun fact out loud, someone happens to walk by and hear it, and then they're just kind of what part of the conversation did I just walk in on? And I'm like, you're good, it's cool. I do wear clothing, just not pants often. Number 13, my favorite accessories are rings. I absolutely love rings. I don't really love my hands. People always tell me your hands are fine, but my family teases me about them because they tend to be a little bit on the dry side. They're not right now, they're very well moisturized, but so I think that's why I pay so much attention to detail in terms of painting my nails, and I love rings. I feel like they just accessorize, they allow me to show a little bit of my personality. Yeah. So I think that's probably why I love rings so much. You can stack them, you can wear so many, you can change them with your outfit. Like, I just think they're so fun. They're super versatile, and I love that. My least favorite accessories for me personally are earrings. I love earrings. I think they're super beautiful and also equally versatile as rings, but my hair is big, so generally you can't see my earrings unless they're like super ginormo, which isn't generally the case. I have earrings on right now and you can't see, they're just little studs. So I tend to wear studs. I seldom change them out. Okay. Ooh, fact number 14, I don't want a diamond engagement or wedding band, engagement ring or wedding band. I want something that's ethically sourced, so an ethically sourced stone is my greatest preference. I still want it to be massive. I still want it to be like, you know, my hair is like stuck in it, but I just want it to be an ethically sourced stone. So future husband, you're lucky. I still want other nice things though. Oh my gosh, yeah, number 15, I refuse to walk around barefoot. I do not walk around barefoot anywhere, with the exception of obviously like the beach or the pool or something, but not even inside my own home, hotel rooms, friends' homes, nothing. I do not walk around barefoot. It's like I just can't do it. My OCD like won't allow me to get past the amount of disgustingness that's gonna adhere to the bottom of my feet, so I can't do it. And it bothers me when other people walk around barefoot, so it makes me cringe. Ew, number 16, I aspire to be a moderate minimalist. So I don't want to be on the extreme end where I only own 7 items in total, but I don't want to be the consumer that I am today, or the consumer that I used to be, because fun fact, 2020, one of my goals is to not shop, and I've done a really great job of not shopping, so I'm trying to get rid of everything that I own to really just minimize it to necessities and a few desires, but I just don't want to be a consumer in the way that I've been in the past. 17, it's probably not that much of an exciting fun fact. If you know me even a little bit, you probably know this. Candy and ice cream are my vice. Last night I had dots for dinner. Like, I love candy so much. I love ice cream so much. I just can never get enough. So if somebody offers me candy or ice cream and I say no, usually they're like, are you okay? Like, is everything all right? Because that's how much I love them. Number 18, I hoard photos and videos for my own memories. I just love to look back at things. They make me laugh. They just put me in this space. I remember exactly where I was in that point in time, and I love them. So recently I've been clearing out everything with quarantine, not being able to go outside. I've been trying to be productive. And when I look through and see the amount of things that I've collected over the years, the memories, it's just been super beautiful. I actually sent my niece a photo of her from about 5 years ago, or a video, excuse me, of her from about 5 years ago. And we were on FaceTime, and she like covered her mouth and she was like, oh my gosh, Auntie Nini, like, I don't even remember you taking that. That was so cute. I'm like, I know, you're my little princess, Bugs. Number 19, super fun fact. I can sleep through anything. So the 3 most impressive things that I've been able to sleep through, number 1 I think is like the least impressive, but clubs. I can sleep at clubs, lounges, nightclubs, parties, whatever. I can sleep through that. Number 2, I have slept through a Brazilian wax. And number 3, which I think is the most impressive, I have slept through parts 1 and 2 of my second root canal, to the point where my endodontist was like, Charlie, you're done. You can go. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much. So yeah, I am like the sleep queen. But whatever noise level I go to sleep at, I really need it to be maintained. So if I go to sleep in a nightclub and then all of a sudden the music shuts off and the lights turn on, I will wake up and I am not going to be happy. Like, me being tired and me being hangry are just not the version of Charlie you want to see or know. So yeah. 20, I've grown into motion sickness being in a vehicle, which is very odd because I'm a flight attendant. I don't get motion sickness when I'm flying, not for leisure, not for work. But when I'm in a vehicle, if I'm not the person controlling the steering, I just start to get really nauseous if the drive is like more than, I would say, 15 minutes. It's worse if I sit in the back seat, but overall it's just not, it's no good. And I read an article about it, and apparently it's pretty common. Actually, it's more common than we think, but not my favorite thing. Number 21. I don't know why I wrote this down. I must have been feeling some type of way. I must have run out of things to say. The only time I don't have booty do is when I have a completely, like, basically inverted stomach because my butt is really flat. So I hate when people say, oh my gosh, no girl, you have a really good butt. I'm like, don't just say that. I feel like sometimes people feel like they're obligated to say something nice when you're like being honest about yourself. Or I feel like sometimes people assume because I'm melanated, they're like, oh, you have a butt. I'm like, actually I don't. And I would show you guys, but we're not gonna do it. Just know that I'm telling the truth. Number 22, I only check bags when I am moving, like doing like a cross-country bi-coastal move. I am #team, I only carry bags, only carry-ons, team carry-ons only, because it's a waste. I don't like being separated from my bags, and this has been long before I was a flight attendant, just as a leisure travel, and especially now as a flight attendant. I hate to check my bags. I just really do. Number 23, I never iron my clothes, like never iron my clothes. I do have a steamer, so if I'm absolutely desperate and I have to do something, I will do a little light steam, but even that, I've probably done that a handful of times over the course of the last few years, so I don't iron. But I feel like also you can't tell. Like if I saw something that was super wrinkly and like it looked scruffy because it was so wrinkled, I wouldn't wear it, of course. Number 24. Oh, I graduated cum laude from the Great Bethune-Cookman University, where I served as Miss Bethune-Cookman University 2011-2012, and my degree is a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communications with a concentration in broadcast journalism. 25, I love swimming, like love, love, love swimming. I don't care if it's a beach, if it's a pool. I mean, if jacuzzis weren't so, I would probably swim in a jacuzzi. I love to swim, and once I'm in the water, I really don't get out until I'm like beyond pruny. I don't know what it is about the water, but I was born a beach baby, I guess. Number 26, I was born on Friday the 13th. So I love that fun fact. People never believe me. It is true. I was born on Friday the 13th, and occasionally my birthday falls on Easter. Number 27, last year I went 6 months alcohol-free because every year, quarter, month, I try to challenge myself with something new. And so last year I had done like no heat November, so I didn't do any heat with my hair at all. And that's when I learned a lot more versatility with being natural. And then I decided, so like December, I think I did don't do it December, so I did like no snacks. I just was eating like pretty healthy, pretty clean. So I always was choosing something different, and I was like, what can I give up that's kind of drastic and that can be a celebration in the end when I'm done giving it up? So I gave up alcohol in October, drank again in April for my birthday for the first time, went to New Orleans, and the rest is blackout history. Number 28, I love all things love and marriage. I'm such a sucker for it. I used to watch what is that channel? We TV all the time. And there was another channel that used to have a lot of, but whatever, like Bridezillas, For Weddings, all of those. Love, love, love movies, anything love related. If you have a wedding and you need a +1, if you need me to speak at your wedding, if you need me to officiate, I am so available and so happy to do it. I'll even pay for my own travel. Just get me a hotel and a stiff drink. Number 29. I love to start my day with a fresh drink or a fresh smoothie every single day. It just, I don't know what it is. It wakes me up, tastes so good, and then I know it's good for my body, so that's really great. Yeah. And number 30, last but certainly not least, today is my birthday! Yay! Today's my birthday. My sister's kind of rude. She's kind of being a hater or whatever, and she like spread this rumor about me, saying that I'm not 21 again, which is kind of true, kind of not true, but it's just what it is. It's my birthday. So thanks for tuning in, and if you guys want, tell me your favorite fun fact about me. What's something that you learned that you didn't know before, or something that maybe you were like, oh my gosh, that was such a giveaway, we totally knew that, where I could have figured it out. Also, if you'd like to guess my favorite color, leave it down in the comment box below. I'm not going to tell you if you're right, but I will be able to tell you if you're very, very wrong. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you all next time. XOXO. God bless. Bye.